So you are opened up to your next blank page so we can learn a little bit about magnets. Now, you guys, I think last week your homework was to write down some of your science vocab. So these are actually just science vocab that are straight out of your science handbook, but I do want to talk about them. So first of all, a magnet is a piece of material that can attract different types of metal. So they give examples like iron, nickel, cobalt, and a few other materials, but they really attract types of metal. I'm adding some things to what you're writing this down. Yep. Magnetism, notice the ism on the end, that suffix, is the ability for an object to push or pull on another object that has the same magnetic property. So when we talk about that, we're going to talk about magnetic poles. Magnets have both a north and a south pole. These two poles of a magnet react similar to the way electric charges react. That should be react with a T. Opposite poles will attract each other, and that is seen in the second image. We have the north and south poles. These are called iron fillings. And notice that the iron fillings are going towards each other because it is north and south poles, so they attract each other. Where the opposite poles in the like poles are in this very top picture. Notice they're going to be pushing away from each other. So look at the direction that the magnetic filling or the iron fillings are going. That is a really easy way for you to see where is this magnetic field. Magnetic field is like an invisible force field. Like if you think about The Incredibles and you think about Violet, their daughter, she has that field power. Yeah. It's kind of invisible. You can kind of see it in the movie, but it's pretty invisible. That's kind of like a magnetic field. With these iron fillings, it helps you to see where the magnetic fields are. So the magnetic field is the area of magnetic force around a magnet. So now we want to talk about electromagnets, because electromagnets have magnetic properties, but I want you to decompose the word electro and magnet. When you think of electro, what do you think of? Electricity. And when you think of magnet, what do you think of? A magnet. So just by decomposing those words, I can assume I'm going to be creating a magnet using some type of electricity. So an electromagnet is a type of magnet whose magnetic field is produced because of an electric current. So an electric current itself can create a magnetic field. The simplest kind of electromagnet is just a straight wire with a current flowing through it. It's going to create a magnetic field that does circle around the wire. So anywhere you see an electric current flowing through, there is a very, very small magnetic field on the exterior of that current. But that's not even going to attract or really repel anything. So what we do is we wrap that wire into a coil, and that will increase the magnetic field even more. As the loops increase, the magnetic field gets stronger. But then the strongest electromagnet that you can make that will actually start magnetizing, meaning it will start attracting different types of metal, is when you place an iron nail or some type of iron core inside the coil that's shown in this picture to the right, and it will make that electric field, the magnetic force, even stronger. So when we coil, it gets stronger. When we coil and put an iron nail in it, it gets stronger. What if the wires were not attached to the battery? Would that still create a magnetic field?
No.
No, it has to have electric currents flowing through it. Has to have electrocurrents flowing through it.